The first thing that struck me the very first time I walked into Raizcorp was a sign that is very nicely placed against one of the walls of our boardrooms. And what it says is, when you row someone to the other side, you get there yourself. And for me, that is the very essence of guiding. It's not a one-way street, it's a two-way street. It's an opportunity to engage with another human being, another person who has dreams and ideas and wants and vision, and in listening to that person's dreams and wants, it very often reminds you of your own. And that's one of the most rewarding elements of guiding.
Entrepreneurial business is so diverse, so I have the privilege of having a deep insight into so many different kinds of business. And because I am so interested in business, that really excites and interests me.
I absolutely find guiding more fulfilling, primarily because it just allows you to work with the entrepreneur to nurture them and their business, and without you necessarily just doing the hit and run kind of approach, which coaching often is.
The biggest thrill from being a Raizcorp guide is having the opportunity to change lives. It might sound really soft and all emotional, but at the end of the day, when you have a 64-year-old guy who joins the program and cries because for the first time he understands what to do in his business and how to turn it around, and that has a very real impact on his daily life, the life of his family, the life of his staff, you kind of really feel the value of what you're busy delivering.
One of the greatest factors of working within Raizcorp as a guide is that through a process of development with a candidate and in observation of their development as they grow, you can't help but feel a sense of pride and reward from observing their development. And that I find, for me, one of the greatest factors for being here.
It's also great to work with a fantastic team that we have here at Raizcorp, and also a company that has incredible vision. And it's a real privilege.
For me, being part of Raizcorp is really about the accreditation from SVEDI, and the fact that it's an internationally recognized accreditation. It means that as a guide, I have the credibility and also just the belief that the entrepreneurs have that, you know, what we're imparting or working with them on is authentic and real.
You get to take businesses from modest returns to great returns. You get to take businesses that already have a great business and you develop them even further. Or a business that might be on the verge of closing down, and through your intervention, through your interaction, through your skills, your knowledge, your experience, you take that business and you make a change in that business, but not just that business, but the life of the person that's involved in that business, that's vested in that business.
So I believe that Raizcorp selected me as a guide probably for two reasons: that I have a combination of both hard and soft skills. From the hard skills, it's life experience. I've experienced both the highs of business success, I've experienced the lows of terrible business failure, and how I have overcome those and lived through them. So that means that I have great empathy for an entrepreneur, and I understand the kind of pain that an entrepreneur goes through on a daily, monthly basis. Also understanding the sacrifice that is required to run a successful and profitable business. On the soft skills side, for me the primary thing is that I care. And it is because I care that I go the extra mile. I pay greater attention. I'm immersed in my client and my client's business.
I can't think of another place where I would have the opportunity to learn and grow and face the challenges that I have here.